So what goes through your head when you train? What do you think about?
Just trying to beat myself, try to do my best again, trying to achieve my goals. I'll set a short-term goal, then a long-term goal. I'm just always trying to picture that in the back of my head, and then also just having a training partner helps. Like, I'm a little bit competitive, so just trying to not necessarily push heavier than him, but just push more intense.
Yeah.
So yeah. Basically, it's 2 weeks out, so energy levels are really low. Try to switch on and push through, and I kind of, without sounding too philosophical, but like just pull on my anger, anything that's frustrating throughout the week, whether it's a client or a issue I've got going on in my personal life. I call it like a fuck you training session where I'll pull that out, and that'll get me that extra rep or two. It's almost robotic at this last stage though. There's not a lot going on in my head, just rep for rep.
Is weight important for size?
Not really, no. I think as long as your muscles you're working are work as close to maximum potential at that time as possible. You know, if you pick a weight that's slightly too light, then slow the movement down and still make the muscles just work as hard as if it was a heavier weight. I think that's the best thing.
Everyone has those days when everything just sucks. So tell me, what do you do when you're not feeling 100%?
I just still push through it. I can't expect to get PBs, especially now. I can't expect to be putting on muscle now. So I just look at the workout as just filling the muscle with blood, extra calories being burnt, just trying to get the extra fat off. I mean, I'd rather be training doing weights than doing cardio. So that's basically what I do. I think it's better to do the workout than not do it at all. Even if it's just not your 100%, if you're not feeling well, just try to give it your 100%.
At what point did you decide that this is something you want to take seriously?
Probably my first show, just committed to that, to do it. I did well, and I think, you know, you win something or you get that satisfaction, and it kind of fueled me to keep doing more and try to better myself for the next show. Started working and training as a PT as well, and it kind of goes hand in hand.
With so much varying information out there, it can be quite daunting for a beginner to know where to start. So what would you say is the best advice for someone new to bodybuilding?
Just keep it simple. Keep it simple. Get a good program, stick to it. Progressively overloads every week. You're trying to better yourself, push a little bit harder, an extra weight, an extra rep, a little bit less rest, and just consistency. So consistency with your eating, consistency with your training. Do the same thing week on week. Trying to push yourself for the weight, And then if you're not growing, put a little bit more food in. If you're putting too much fat on, take a little bit of the carbs and fat out. If you know what you're doing every week, it's easy to adjust. Because if you've got a diet that bounces back and forth and up and down, you don't know what you're eating every week, it's hard to know what to take out, what to put in to make sure you're getting those goals.
In terms of pure muscle, how much can a beginner expect to gain within the first year?
2-3 kilos of lean mass, quite realistically. And again, that's just because they have never trained before and all of a sudden they've got that body type, they're putting the food in, they'll respond and then they'll hit that plateau and then they just have to train just as hard as everyone else to get the small gains.
Why do you choose to stay natural?
At the moment, I'm pretty close to the top of my game as a natural bodybuilder, so for me to go down the other route, I've got to start back down the bottom, and also the health and side effects. I've got a son and things like that. And you're kidding yourself and taking gear is going to be the next Phil Heath. That's not going to happen. So why do that for like a plastic trophy? That's my opinion, and that's for me. I'm happy with my gains, my size, my condition. I don't want to be too much bigger, if that kind of makes sense. Not with the side effects and the risks and the costs.
Okay, so currently you're 2 weeks out from competition. You're about to hit the gym. How do you feel right about now?
Really flat, tired, lack of sleep. Got to get up early, had 6 a.m. clients. Didn't get to bed till late, getting food ready. But I'm doing it to myself and it's my goal. I can't complain, can't win, so let's do this shit.